Hello, this is Mrs. Ward, and welcome to the second half of the 4.1 review worksheet. Apparently, my battery on my microphone died, so there was no volume, so that's why you were separated into two videos on this one. So no worries, here we go. We're working on number 9. It tells me, it wants me to find the radius, and it gives me the picture, explaining the picture to you a little bit. The arc length is the distance on the outside of that circle. So from here to here would be the arc length, so that's going to be 3 meters. So S in this case is going to equal 3 meters. This is my angle of rotation, so that is going to be my theta, which is 5 pi over 4, and it's in radians, so I can use it as is. So my formula is S is equal to theta times R. Substituting in the numbers that I have, I'm going to have 3 is equal to 5 pi over 4 times my radius. And I'm solving for my radius, so I am going to multiply both sides by the reciprocal. So I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal, 5 pi over 4, which is 4 over 5 pi. Multiply this 3 by 4 over 5 pi. Remember that 3 is understood to be over 1. So when I multiply, I'm going to have 12 over 5 pi. And I can leave it like that. I mean, especially if I don't have a calculator, I'm definitely leaving it like that. But if I have a calculator and I want a little better understanding of what that means, I would do that on my calculator. When I do that on my calculator, I get my radius to equal about 0.76. Going back to my units for the arc length were meters. So this will be 0.76 meters, or I can leave it as 5 or 12 over 5 pi meters. Looking at the second one, I have my angle is 330 degrees, my arc length is 8, and it's asking me to find the radius. This angle is in degrees, so the first thing I'm going to have to do is change it 330 degrees to radians. So I'm going to multiply it by pi over 180. Remember, I set it up that way so that my degree symbols will simplify, and when I do that, I end up with 11 pi over 6. So that's going to be my theta, and it gives me my arc length, which is S is going to equal 8. So S is equal to theta times R. So 8 is equal to 11 pi over 6 times R, multiplying by the reciprocal. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 6 over 11 pi. Multiply this by 6 over 11 pi. That 8 is understood to be over 1. When I multiply, nothing simplifies, so 48 over 11 pi is equal to R. My units in this case are the same units as my arc length, which are inches. So I can say 48 over 11 pi inches, or I can convert this to a decimal. So I'm going to take 48 divided by 11 times pi. When I do that, I get 1.39 inches is approximately equal to my radius. Okay, now the next one is asking me to convert the 280.6 degrees. I want to change that 0.6 to minutes and seconds. So I'm going to get out my calculator. So give me a second to do that. Okay, so I have my calculator, and what I'm going to do is I am going to go to a calculating page, and I am going to take 280 degrees. Remember, I need that degree symbol to tell my calculator that I am in degrees, because right now my calculator is set in radians. And I am going to change that to degree, minutes, seconds, so I'm going to hit the book. Last time I worked on a problem, I was changing it to degree decimal, so I'm going to scroll down till I see that notation for degree, minute, seconds, which is that DMS. Hit enter again. To do a quick check, the 280 degrees will not change. From degree, minutes, to seconds to this 0.6 is what changes into 35 minutes, 60 seconds. You may have 36 minutes, that's fine. It depends on how your calculator rounded that answer. So that's going to be the answer for this one, is 280.35, 35 minutes, 60 seconds. So now we're going to do the negative 115.8. So negative 115.8. I'm going to hit degrees. I'm going to do my book. It should stay on at degree minutes seconds. And when I do that again, negative 115.48 degrees. So negative 115.48 degrees. The next one I have 0.7865 degrees. So I am going to do 0, and I don't have to do the 0, but I like to do the 0. 0.7865. Remember that degree symbol. Changing it to degree minutes seconds. And I get 0 degrees. See how the 0 and the 0 match? 47 minutes, 11.47 seconds. So that's going to be my answer for here. And then the next one, I have negative 0.355. I'm going to purposely make a mistake. 0. Well, I didn't mean to make that mistake. If I forget to do that degree symbol and just go to my book and hit degree minutes seconds, it's going to give me a negative 20 degrees. And I know that's not right because it's a negative 0 degrees. All your calculator is doing is changing this decimal 0.355 into the minutes and seconds. So no biggie. You just go up and grab it. You hit the up arrow key. And then I'm going to left arrow to where I can put the degree symbol in. And then I hit enter and it'll do the correct calculation, which will be 0 degrees, 21 minutes, and 18 seconds. So now I'm going to, now number 11 wants us to do the other direction. Now I'm going to have negative 408 degrees, 16 minutes, and 25 seconds, and I want to change it to just a degree with a decimal. So I'm going to do negative. Again, the degrees are going to match. That 408 is not going to change. And I have to put the degree symbol in. 16 minutes. So now putting in that minute symbol. And 25 seconds. Remember, when I click here, I'm tempted to use this guy, but he doesn't work, so I have to hit the single one twice. So I'm going to do that. Now this looks exactly what I have on paper. I'm going to hit the book. I now want to change it to degree decimal, so I'm going to go up to that DD. Hit enter. Hit enter again. The negative 408 match, and I end up with the 16 minutes, 25 seconds changes to 0.274. So there you go. And then the last one, I have 85 degrees. 18 minutes and 30 seconds. And then I'm going to hit the book. I should still be on that GD, hit enter. And I have 85.3083 degrees. All right, that's it for the review worksheet. If you have any questions, please ask. I hope this video was helpful, and thanks for watching.